be going gorilla.
Today we are talking about a little bit of Lakers because they got everybody, a little bit of Kanye because he's coming and he's apparently doing push-ups.
Donald Trump is the president that black people needed, solely based.
Good Lord,
Solely based.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Brothers and sisters out there.
Regular sorry was the vice.
You're not the GOAT. It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. What's up? It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. Yeah, you know it. It's another good show, another good day, another good Thursday. What's up? It's your boy Fuel.
And I'm almost amazing.
Oh, I'm supposed to.
Yeah, and I'm almost amazing. First,
I'm already going to tell you, I'm a little off today, dog.
You off every week, man.
Yeah,
you off every week.
I'm sporting the gray today.
I think, if I'm being completely honest, I think as a group, we are well grown, man. I'm rocking the baldy. I mean, it ain't bald, but it's damn near there. So I guess elephant in the room. You're gray. I'm bald.
It is an elephant in the room. You know the
there's a literal elephant over there, people, ladies and gentlemen. But today we're going to be talking about, is there space in the world for all these entrepreneurs? All of a sudden, COVID caused a lot of people to come out the woodwork with different businesses, different products, and different things and put them in that entrepreneur category. As someone who's been thriving in this entrepreneur space way before COVID, I'm a little offended,
Yeah.
But I can't be completely mad because I love to see my fellow people get the freaking bread for their talents and their passions.
Right.
But we're going to move on from there. We're going to be talking about how, or I guess what is the proper way to break up with someone.
Right.
Should partners in a relationship share their passwords with one another? Yeah. And finally, the 15 signs that you're a backup boyfriend, a.k.a. a side piece man. So where would you like to start, man? After we get in that category, we got all lined up today.
Let's go with the first one.
All right. So first things first, is there space in the world for all these entrepreneurs? Fuel,
wait a minute. I'm sorry.
See, it ain't the first.
No. No, because I forgot to mention to you guys. Also, like I said, again, this is breast cancer awareness.
Shout out to Teddy's.
There we go. Man, what I tell you about that?
Oh, my bad. That's crazy, man. My bad. It's impulse.
But seriously, it is the breast cancer awareness month. And we also want you guys to, check in the links and stuff that we have on our Facebook and YouTube, Facebook and Instagram for you to donate. If you're interested in donating. And also we have mugs that's made by TNR Creation. What's up? Shout out to Nick, TNR Creations. And also that, that basically she will be making mugs with Fired Up Broadcasting on it, a ribbon and your name, the pink ribbon and your name on the mugs, whatever, for anyone that actually donate over $50 or over, we'll get those mugs for free. And also you can donate directly, through breast cancer association, breast cancer, did I say it right? Awareness, yes. Breast Cancer Awareness Association Inc. I think that's what it is. Go directly. It's on I know, right? It's in our bio though. It is. It's in online, and you guys can actually go on there and most definitely, go ahead and donate. Show your love. All right. So that's that. I just wanted to get that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because every show for the rest of the month, I'm gonna be trying to get people to donate. You know what I'm saying? Shoot for the cause. And appreciate the ones that has already. And mug, just send your information for your address and phone number and all that good stuff, so we can send you the mugs. All right, ASAP.
Donate for them titties, y'all. Them thighs. Donate for them thighs. Them thighs, thang. All right, but let's get into it. Yo, you know what I've noticed about myself? I watch all of these back and I post the highlights and I do a lot of things within our business, and it involves me going back and watching our past shows.
Have you been watching? I wonder if I was going to
I'm
ask that. I was
literally
thinking
telling you I've been watching. Right?
No, man, I'm just kind of.
I'm literally telling you right now that I've been watching.
Just started when? When did you start watching?
Since always.
Last week.
Since always. But I start
No,
paying
just
attention
teasing.
to my speech patterns. And I say, with that being said, quote, with
fast
that
you talk.
being said, so much. Now, I talk. I love my speed. I'm kind of impressed by it. You know, so I can get that many words out that make sense together all at once. Jeez, this guy is brilliant. But
No,
I say the phrase, with that being said, so much. So let's dock it, y'all.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Y'all at home, anytime you hear me say with that being said, and I don't mean it intentionally, because now I mean it right now. But if I don't mean it intentionally, take a shot. Or at least shout me out in the comment and go, you said it. You said it. Just keep me on my P's and Q's about saying it. I'm trying to stop saying it, trying to use more words in my vocabulary. It's just something I've noticed about myself.
Right. You know what? And the funny thing is I think I started saying it after you started.
Come on, man. I'm infectious like that, man. Go ahead, get you one.
If we go back and look at it, I think I did say it a couple of times myself.
It's a fire transition,
up, man.
but I can't. I feel like it's a crutch with my speech patterns. So I always go back to home base, you know, with that being said, it's my crutch. I'm here. No, forget that. No crutches for your boy. No, I'm going in. None of that.
That's what's up. All right,
so y'all keep me accountable in the comments.
But with that being said, that's what's up. No. All right, so let's get into this first one, man. Entrepreneurs. Is there enough room? That's the next one,
is there enough room in the world for all these entrepreneurs?
Okay. I would say yes, because and hopefully we're getting some comments. I hope I see a comments on our screen here pretty soon. Look at it. He over there sleeping. No. But I would say yes. Because if there's enough room for 50 million McDonald's chains, you know what I mean? And which is a regular business or whatever the case would be. You know what I'm saying? I think the entrepreneur can do the same as just being an entrepreneur.
It's literally not the same thing.
Kind of, sort of. As when you say there's enough room, I mean, if there's enough restaurants around to the point where they can receive your business and stay afloat, why can't you?
Yeah, but one's a concrete business that provides a weekly salary.
Entrepreneur is concrete?
No, it's not.
Why?
By definition, an entrepreneur is somebody who's in multiple ventures, and you honestly don't know where your money is coming from because it all depends on sales and value.
No.
So, for example, an entrepreneur is somebody who is a barber, somebody who is a tattoo artist, somebody who is a candle maker.
Okay,
you know, we got all different types of ventures, but it relies on customers, and if you don't have the customer,
so does restaurants.
Okay,
those are other businesses.
Everybody job at that restaurant means a guaranteed check every 2 weeks, bi-weekly.
You ain't saying nothing about a job.
That's the job, and
you said being an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Being an entrepreneur is owning yourself. Is owning something yourself, and to actually to actually receive a profit or selling retail, whatever, to customers.
No,
what is it?
It's kind of doing that yourself, not having a job, but being your own boss.
Yeah.
All right. So having a job will be the opposite of that. Working for McDonald's will be the opposite of that. That means every 2 weeks you get a guaranteed check, whether you sell something or don't.
Okay, I see what you're saying on that.
So that's what I'm saying. Okay. Is there room for the world for all these self-employed go-getters? And I love y'all. For everybody out there trying to build something on their own, I love it. And I'm one of you. But I feel like it's getting a little overcrowded out there.
Really? Yeah. What's up, Nick? I don't think so. I think it's good that everyone's out to venture out to see what they want for themselves, and to be able to survive for themselves. I mean, you got to look at myself. You know what I mean? I'm an entrepreneur. You know, I hustle my butt off to get customers, to get people involved in what we're doing or whatever, to get viewers and stuff like that.
The risk of being an entrepreneur is that safety net is no longer there because you're dependent on yourself. You're dependent on sales. You're dependent on a lot of things outside of a steady income.
Yeah, but that should make you stronger because you have nothing else. It's like not having a plan B. Yeah. It's kind of like you definitely got to do it. And you got to make it work.
But now that everyone's doing it,
but
do you see it being overcrowded, or do you think it's fine?
Only if everybody's doing the same thing.
I see a lot of.
And you have to say, podcasting.
I see a lot of I'm even throwing myself. So I'm getting it. So all y'all getting it. So we see a lot of podcasts, a lot of shows just like ours. We see a lot of t-shirts being made, a lot of candles being made, a lot of different oddball kind of thing like socks and stuff. We see a lot of things like that. And if everybody's selling
the same thing,
the same thing, what needs are being met? How's anybody pushing the envelope further to make society move along?
Basically, have you ever heard
who's innovating?
Only the strong will survive.
Yes, I agree.
And that's basically really what it comes down to when it's so many, because the strongest will survive. Even though you got, say for instance us. I mean, I'm using us for example because we're entrepreneurs and we're basically trying to build a company, and make it stronger, And sometimes you get in those ruts where it's kind of like, do I give up? You know what I'm saying? And because everybody can't do the same thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Although you might try it or whatever the case may be, you still don't have, what it takes probably to survive it. You know what I mean? So there's enough room for everyone, I say, to try. You know what I'm saying? And there's enough room to spread enough love for anyone and support everyone or whatever the case may be. But unless you basically have the right mindset, the right goal set, you know what I mean? That's why you go to what are those coaches?
Bro, you got it. You're killing it. Go ahead.
I know, right?
You got me.
That's why you go to those success coaches and trainers and stuff like that or whatever, to learn it. Like some people don't take the time to do it, you know what I mean? And to understand it or whatever. They just try to see what you do, copy off of what you do or whatever, and then bring it back to whatever they can, but they don't understand the depth of what you did to get there. Like I could tell you how to, that we're successful, whatever, and we're doing this and doing that, and you can say, oh, okay, I see what he's doing, and then, but you don't understand that I might have went to school for that. I didn't tell you that part. So there's knowledge within it that you have to understand and know about it before you can actually really be successful at it. You know what I'm saying? Like most people are. You know what I mean? So this is that part that people don't understand, that you can't always do everything that somebody else does just because you see them doing it and think you can do it better. You know what I mean? But yeah, some can do it. I ain't gonna lie, some can do it better.
I don't want you to veer too far off.
Yeah.
I was like,
was I veering too?
Yeah, I was 100% in, and then you kind of switched it up a little bit. But I want to elaborate on what you said.
Right?
You said survival of the motherfucking fittest. All
exactly.
right, and I appreciate that 100%. That like revitalized the hunger in me just by you saying that. Yeah. So yes, it's survival of the fittest. But you also said something else that was very important. You also said it is still enough room out there for you to try.
Exactly.
So I agree with that 100%. There's room out there for every entrepreneur to attempt at entrepreneurship. However, it's survival of the motherfucking fittest.
Exactly.
So you got to go out there. You got to make something that's great. You got to make something that's going to stand up. However, I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs skip another thing that can almost guarantee more business or more utility for your business.
Like what?
Making something that people need. That's the first rule of entrepreneurship.
Yes.
A podcast, I'm getting on myself and you at this on this point, but a podcast is not something that people need. It's entertainment, it's good, it's fun, and if you like the host, it's great even. However, we don't necessarily fulfill an everyday need of the regular human being. So entrepreneurs out there, you want to make some money, you want to make some guaranteed money, fulfill someone's needs.
Right.
They got to come to you every day because let's say like toilet paper. You make toilet paper. Everybody got a shit every single day. Or you can innovate the toilet to make it so we don't need toilet paper. I don't know how you do it, but if you got some fantastic idea to make that happen.
Right.
Therefore, you fulfill a need that will give you business every single day and make you a billionaire in due time. So that's entrepreneurs, go out there and be somebody.
Actually, that was a good point, man. That's pretty good. Nick, what's up? She said, "What's up? I see you. I'm trying to see the comments down here, but we got a little few things going on around here. But appreciate you tapping in. Anybody else? You guys got any comments? We got any comments up there? Okay. All right. So if you guys disagree or agree with what we just said about entrepreneurs, and is there enough room in this business for that? For everyone to succeed at it, maybe, or is that what you're kind of getting at? Succeed at it, or just to be?
Let's say succeed. I think succeed is a better way of saying it.
Yeah. Okay. Let us know. I mean, I do. I feel like there is nothing. You know what I mean? But like you said, it's survival for the fittest. The fittest.
You gotta say motherfucking in the middle of that because it makes it more powerful.
Motherfucking fittest. All right, man. Let us know what you guys think about that or whatever. What we got? What else?
All right. So next up, we have how to break up with someone. We've both been through it. We both had to. It's a tough pill to swallow. I'm pretty good at it. You know,
Oh, you're good at breaking up?
I'm not good at saying like I do it frequently.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm an expert at it, but I make sure that the side that's being broken up with feels good, or at least can come to grips with it. I give reasoning. All right, so I'll take you down my steps. So I've broken up with two chicks, maybe 2.5. I don't know. I gotta go through the Rolodex, but but I've having to broke up with people before, and it has been a sad but necessary journey.
Did you have a plan, or was it just something just kind of like? Did it happen like in a spontaneous type of way or whatever, or was it kind of like did you think about it for a while and be like, I'm gonna have to break up with her, and this is what I need to do, this is what I need to probably say to her, or you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So I always have a plan. I always sit down and think
like,
because I don't want to just break up with somebody that I'm in a relationship with.
Right.
That's the whole reason I got a relationship with this person.
Right.
So we can have something that'll last a long time. But there's certain things you just don't click on. So you got to sit down and you got to think about it. Like, is it worth it? Do I want to move on from this person? If the answer is yes, you got to go down your reason.
Give me a simple example, I guess.
Let's say so I remember breaking up with this chick because we just didn't click. There was no real chemistry there. A lot of things seemed forced. And
what brought y'all together from the first place? Sex?
I get no, it wasn't even that. It was just like right place, right time, similar humor. Over time, she just seemed a little immature, a little, a little off.
Yeah,
off me. Just not my cup of tea. Over time.
Now,
this maybe about 3-4 months into it.
Now, when y'all broke up, did she feel the same? Did she feel like that way, or did she counteract as to what you were saying? Like, did you say that you didn't say that she felt? You mean she was immature or anything?
Oh no, I wouldn't be mean. That's another thing. You can't be mean.
Right.
You can't be really mean. You got to be stern. You got to stand in it.
Right.
But don't be like, oh, you're trash. No, you can't be mean about it.
Right.
So I would go through my plan, and then I'd pull up. I think doing it in person is the best way. If you got to get slapped, fellas, you got to get slapped. Just prep for it. Just make sure your face is tight that day.
Like that,
you might got to get a slap coming. Make sure she doesn't get your eye a little bit. Make sure she just gets all cheek.
Right.
But yeah. So you come up with your plan. You pull up on her, and I'm a guy, so it's going to be her. So you pull up on her and you let her know, I think it's time for us to call it quits. Then you give her a reasoning. Because I hate people who break up with you with no reasoning behind it. Let them know. Just for one, so they can know how they messed up and then improve on it in their own life. Yeah. And so you can get everything you needed to get out. Yeah. Because you don't want to live with that. You don't want to walk around with that. Like, maybe if I would have told her this, she would have changed, or maybe this, maybe there was an attempt she could have made in order to make the entire relationship better, based on what you were saying during that breakup. Right. You might want to hop back in. Yeah.
I think that's probably what you just said.
I'm fucking tight. I'm trying to tell you, man. Yeah. My breakup game is cold, big dog.
Anyway, you made me lose a point. I was ready to say.
I'm be braggadocious with mine. I'm pretty good.
Hey, y'all see, you had to get it out or whatever. You had to go here and then you had to break it back up. I don't want to really talk about what. No, that's one of the things I think I would hate the most is, and it's happened to me before. Is breaking up with no reason.
You're like, dang, what did I do? You got to kind of figure it out yourself. Like, but if they would have just told you, you would have been on the fast track to getting yourself together.
Not only that, even if it's just could have been their opinion.
Yes.
And you just didn't agree with who I am. Although I wasn't broken, it's just that we just not on the same page when it came to a certain thing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
We're a couple of hurt individuals, man. I tell you, boy. I blame you, hussies. Hey, you harlots out there. Oh.
But I mean, so when you with someone and you're, if you're not on the same page, like you said, your ordeal, y'all wasn't on the same page with her. Yeah. You went and talked to her about it. Did she have any sort of rebuttal?
Yeah, there was butts and so you do this and I do this, and it's like, yes, all right, yeah, and I, you just got to kind of accept your fault in a relationship.
Did you lose feelings out of feeling, basically, for that person?
There's been multiple breakups, so I guess in a sense, but I knew that long term it wouldn't last.
Yeah,
I just knew that for sure. My patience was getting thin. My desire to be with her and around her was starting to dwindle out. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop it now before it gets even deeper.
Yeah.
And now I gotta have my car keyed and a window, a brick through my window, before feelings get way too deep.
Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't gonna last long term, so why stay in it when it was over?
Yeah, I can tell you my problem.
I wasn't done with this
Oh,
breakup story, man.
Oh, I thought you still.
So
Keep on, my bad.
yeah, so
I'm sorry.
you sit it down and you start giving her off all the reasons. So you meet up with her house, neutral place, it doesn't matter. But you walk in, you let her know, I think it's time to end things. You give her the list of reasoning behind it. There's going to be a discussion. So prep 2-3 hours out of your day, because you got to have back and forth. You got to let her speak her piece. You got to speak yours. She might act erratically. She might act emotionally. You might get slapped. I'm telling you, fellas, you might get slapped. Right. But it's all necessary. One, for her to grow and for you to grow. But for women and men, I think it's very important to focus on that reasoning. Let them know. And then after you give them all your reasoning, don't be mean. If you're the breaking up person, you're the person doing the work, don't be mean. Let them know that you'd like to either be friends, but if you don't have to be friends. Just be frank at your intentions with them going forward. Yeah. We can be cool. We can still be Instagram friends, but it's not going to be any more really coming together and being close. Yeah. I've been cool with exes. Like I think
I'm still cool with all my exes. Only one in my whole life.
Yeah.
Probably one. Yeah.
See, there's exes that you can be cool with, and there's not.
Yeah.
Feelings may have been way too deep, and you can't even see each other without.
Yeah.
Or it would kill you to see her with another guy, even.
Yeah.
So it's like there's certain exes you can't be, and then others you were better off as friends anyway.
Right.
It all depends. It's case by case. But yeah, after that you sign off. You give her. She probably doesn't want a kiss on the cheek from you at that point, but you give her a hug and you go live your life, man. You go find the next one.
Yeah.
But fuel. You want to
get that easy?
It's not easy, because that 2 to 3 hour span in which you're giving her the reasoning, she's giving her rebuttals, and you're kind of toning down what has to happen overall, meaning you guys split up. That's the hard part, but it's the necessary part as well. You gotta have that discussion.
How to break up. You heard it here first, folks. With almost no, seriously. I think another way too is, of course it is the communication, just like you were saying. It's the communication when you break it down to, and then it's also not to lagger. In other words, don't prolong the situation because y'all boyfriend, girlfriend. Some people stay in a relationship just because for one, they don't want to be alone. Or two, saying they ain't ready to go look and try to find somebody else, but they're just used to you or whatever the case may be. Even though things ain't going well, So the best thing is to do is never prolong your happiness, basically, really, whether it's you or him, just don't never prolong your happiness, whatever, and have that discussion with that person, as to
I
disagree. And try to understand because you can be doing something in your life and that person is not on that same page. You know what I mean? And that person is hindering what you're trying to do and accomplish to move forward. You know what I mean? Because of more so arguments, more so not spending time, more so, not spending money or, stuff like that or whatever. Okay. And so these things or whatever, you definitely have to have that discussion or either understand that, okay, well, this is what this person is. And this was this person is about, that I need to let them know I'm not that person for you. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I can't expect, a female to do something and support something of me or whatever, and they have no intentions of supporting me in. And I see that, but yet I'm with this person. I'm still going with him. We still sleeping together. We still doing this and that or whatever. But that one thing that needs to me, you know what I mean?
So support is your thing?
No. And I'm just saying, support is with any relationship needs support. You know what I mean? Regardless of what person, somebody, I don't care if you already got $1 million, you still want support emotionally.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Spiritually, so you need that or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you're a millionaire or whatever. When somebody sits in a home and don't have nobody and they're all alone because they don't have this support, they getting sick. They go sick. They go crazy. And I've seen people do it. I mean, for example, you can look at Mike Tyson. Had all the money in the world or whatever. As soon as he was by himself and shit went wrong, blah, 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 you went crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it can happen. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying when it comes to that. It's just kind of like having that person that's basically on that same page. And if y'all not, you're prolonging your BS or whatever for however long, and then it erupts and grows into arguments and grows into frustration and never know fights maybe. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that or whatever. And you know, when you could avoid it from the jump. You know, that's my opinion. Time to break up.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, that's basically.
You can give us the step-by-step process.
Well, the step-by-step,
like, yo, if y'all ain't clicking, then get out of there. Like,
no. The step-on-step process is one, the communication, and you basically open up what you feel that you have and don't have together. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you could, a couple can sit together or sit down and be like, you know what, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. You know, and she could be like, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Okay, how can we do this and make it come together? You know, and if it's nothing where you guys are coming together, there's something that's not going to last for long. You know what I mean? That's my.
Man, I'm about to write a book on y'all, man. It's the 3 C's, man. Y'all ready? It's chemistry, it's communication, it's compromise, man. Go ahead, man. Go. I be bodying
I just gave you that. I just didn't break it down like that. I just gave you that. I didn't break it doan like that.
Triple C's, man. Don't
and that's a good way to.
Don't tell the Crips what we came up with today, y'all.
Okay, I gave y'all the long version. But that is true. That is true. Exactly what you just said. Oh, but man, we could have wrapped that up in like 3 minutes there.
But when you break, that's within like a healthy relationship. Right. Today's topic is a breakup. So yeah, that doesn't apply to breakups. That applies to relationships that are somewhat healthy or at least on the right track.
Right.
But we got to move on. Should a partner or your partner feel Jebediah Steven? But should your partner have access, aka the password, to your cellular device, my friend?
I'm glad all these conversations are all kind of dealing together, man. You know what I'm saying? Should your partner have your password? You know, and kudos, because I want to make sure I'm copycatting. Yes, I did get this from because I've seen it on the talk. I've seen them talking about it or whatever, and some of the stuff they were saying was stupid. It didn't even make
sense. We're copying it. We're just giving them credit. Like, y'all didn't do a good enough job. We're gonna take that.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna give him credit for that because I thought it was really interesting for our listeners, just in case they wasn't listening to or heard about it, to key in on it as well. Mm-hmm. So you guys kind of want to tap in on this, but yes, should your partner, give your password?
You dirty whore.
You know what? You know what? The funny thing is a lot of people, especially like marriage couples, I this is gonna sound bad. Don't guys, fellas, don't hate on the brother or whatever, but one or two things. When you give your password away, your passwords, there's always, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you do, you're gonna have a go-to that your significant other ain't gonna know about. I swear to you,
you breaking up marriages left and right.
I don't care because people think this is the thing, and I'm talking about even with women, they're sneakier than we are, so they know how to really like maneuver that type of thing or whatever. You know what I mean? But when you give your password and you guys are, and it's a good thing to do. If you're really serious about that person, you really gonna be. I wouldn't give it to like somebody like a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? Not. Because there's all kind of stuff in there. I might not want you to know my history of what's going on yet. You know what I'm saying? You can know that like after maybe a year or two we together. Yeah, exactly. And I've accomplished and built something with you or whatever the case would be, where it's kind of like it don't matter. You know what I mean? Now, when you have marriages that are like that, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter because they're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? But those that don't want to give their password, you be wondering like, where you hiding? Mm-hmm. And for me, I wouldn't have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, okay, here, check it out. Well, who's Susan you was just talking to? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was talking about hooking up this Friday.
Oh, geez.
I tell you the truth. Tell you the truth. No, I'm just bullshit. I'm being BS. But seriously though, you know what I mean? But it would be that type of conversation to the point where, If I definitely have to trust, love, and care about you in order to give you my password. Period.
Right. Yeah. I gotta agree somewhat. Yeah.
Would you though?
Not with my girlfriend.
Who would you give your password to?
My wife.
Oh, okay. Not your girlfriend?
Not my girlfriend. Less than a year, maybe. Because I still might be feeling things out. Still might have one foot in the game, one foot out. Just because, like, you never know. I'm not saying I'm out doing nothing. I might be like, I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to last. Should I dispel every single option? Not to say I'm entertaining any option at all. I think that's what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm trying to say like I'm entertaining an option. I mean, you can look through my phone, but how deep does it actually go?
Why are you making me laugh, though?
I got a straight face over there. I don't know why. But
it sounds like you kind of like
I'm just
trying to you're talking around it like. But I mean, the point is
because within that year or two of a relationship, women will still try you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it is. I'm sure ladies. Yeah, hell yeah, ladies. People who are not in your relationship, they see you in a relationship and they still try you.
Right.
They still throw jabs. They remember this type of stuff. Like you might get a random nude on your phone from a fling you ain't talked to in months because you're in a relationship now. But it's still there. And if it just so happens
there, but it shouldn't still be there.
What if it just so happens as soon as I pass in my phone, bing, here it comes.
Unless it came that day.
I didn't solicit it without my permission. It just came. But now I'm in deep fucking trouble because
this is what a woman don't think. I don't care if you got it 2 months ago, if you got it a month ago and it's still in your phone.
I'm saying if it happens,
this is a woman's point of view.
If I'm passing my phone right now, be like, and boom,
yeah,
it just hit my phone.
Yeah,
now you unlock my phone,
and
you see that.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm
literally saying that's how the universe works. Sometimes it'll send something to your phone at the worst possible time. You're like, bro, that ain't even what I meant. Like you just saw it, and you've been thinking I've been up to this all the time. That was completely random.
Right. Because she is gonna wonder. Exactly. Like you must have been talking to her forever.
Yeah, like
she just happened to see it just now.
Yes, and like girls will try you.
I think though. And what do you think that it can still either way, even if you do share your password with someone, it can still cause conflict in your relationship? Either way, like even if you're being honest or whatever, and is there some point?
I don't know. I don't want to live my life like that. I remember getting into this with my ex.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And she was like, I'm not up to nothing. You're the best one to my phone. Like she's like trying to give me my phone. I was like, bro, I'm not living my life like that. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know your password. I don't want to know what's going on that phone. I think ignorance is truly bliss in this situation. I have no desire to look through your phone. And I think
you didn't want to look at her phone at all?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. Like she could look through mine if she wanted to, but I had no desire because no matter what it is, it's not gonna be something I like. Whether she's cheating or not, it's not going to be something that I desire. Even if I see a guy who just reacted to her story, like, oh, that was funny, I still might think a little type of way, like, hey, what are you trying to do, So I just don't want to live my life by looking through your phone at all. Yeah. No thanks.
If you thought that she was cheating, would you look through her phone? If you think and you know that that person is lying, would you look at that phone to try to prove
I think
it?
Everything in me would want to.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I think everything in me would want to just to find out. Curiosity.
I confess. I've done it.
See, okay.
I said, yeah, because I knew for but when you know someone is constantly looking you in your face and lying to you, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like you start after a while, you think, is it me? Am I really tripping?
Yeah.
Do I you know what I'm saying? And if so, whatever, it's costing me to lose this person that I really care about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But is it that I know something for a fact to the point where I have to prove it and let you know that I know, so you can't steal? And then some people they'll still lie in your face.
Yeah.
Here it is right here. What's
it'll drive you crazy though, man.
Right.
So I think in these cases, ignorance is bliss. You don't even want to know. That's why I think we should just talk.
That's what they say. Sometimes some things are better not to know.
Check your boyfriend or girlfriend's phone. Not until their husband and wife.
Or
maybe a little before that.
Yeah.
Or you guys been together 4+ years, maybe 3+. I don't know the exact, but there's a level in a relationship where you're comfortable and like this is going to be something that's going to last a lot longer.
Yeah.
Than me or you might have intended when we first met. But this is going to be lasting a lot longer. So I see wedding bells coming up. Therefore, let's do it. We can look at each other's phones because this is a forever thing. But until that, no.
Hey, what are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? What are our viewers saying? I'm gonna have to add. Huh? Nick says she don't think it's a problem.
Who just sent me a watch? Somebody just tried to sell me a watch.
What, on here?
Like on Facebook as we speak, and it's like, what? I want the G-Shock.
What'd you say before?
I don't even know. I ain't had a G-Shock in a minute. I'm like, dude,
say it again.
Nick said something. Nick said, engaged/marriage couples only. I agree with that. I think that's the right track. I think engagement.
Ooh.
I said long-term boyfriend, girlfriend, so like 4 or 5 years. But I think that engagement.
Some engagements is like 2 years. Some people get engaged in 2 years.
That's because they feel comfortable.
You think they should pass each other's phone from there? Yeah.
Yeah. Therefore, it's a lifelong
honesty.
Thing. Yeah. So I think engagement is that threshold. It's like, okay, we're here now. We can exchange. We can do.
But what about if you have someone though, even though you've been with them a couple of years, y'all get engaged or whatever, and before that you probably seen signs of them being insecure.
Okay.
Now, and then you give your phone to them or whatever the case may be. Wouldn't it cause a lot of turmoil? Because if she's insecure
about what's going on your phone,
before you even get the phone,
you solve her problem.
No, but if she's insecure before you get the phone, will she be looking for something to the point to make it an issue because of her insecurity?
She could be, because as guys and girls, I think we lack perspective in these kinds of situations.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think we overlook a lot of things in these kind of situations. I think that we don't see each other's perspectives because as guys, we know how other guys move in your girl's phone when they're trying to be flirty and when they're being completely professional. Girls, they know the same thing. When a girl's trying to be flirty in your phone, and then she knows that she's being professional.
Yeah.
I think on both sides, we both see like, nah, he's up to something, or she sees, nah, she's up to something. Yeah. Therefore, your partner might be insecure in that because she knows what this particular girl in your phone, even though it might be a work relationship, something completely professional, is trying to do because she's a woman and she knows those moves. And the same thing goes for guys. Guys, we know those moves when the guy's trying to be a little too funny in your girl's DM. Right. It's like, hey, y'all just friends, right? All right, I'm watching him. No. So it's that same kind of perspective. So as far as alleviate her insecurity, it might, in fact, do that. It might solve all the problems because she can now confront what she sees in this phone.
Okay.
My bad. And did I say with that being said?
No, you didn't.
Come on, now we up, baby.
But with that being said, hey, so I mean, yeah, and I get that. I do understand that too. But I don't know. I never trust nobody 100%.
Yeah,
maybe
significant
90.
other?
Yeah, maybe 90, because this is the thing is I know that there's things that a woman might not want you to know, and it don't have to be bad, but it still could be just their secret.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It could be just their thing that they might just didn't want you to know. You know what I mean? Something that they might have liked or something on there that they don't want you to know. And there are people that are sneaky enough, especially women, I hate to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
That can actually have, certain files in their phones or something in their phone, hidden, even another phone.
They got the dick folder, y'all.
Right,
hey, y'all, they got the dick folder.
Like Nick said, what comes in,
but
like Nick
said, you probably don't want to see all that.
Yeah, like Nick said, what happens in the dark comes to light. And sometimes people do a little sneaky things or whatever, but still want you to feel like that they're just this clean, honest person or whatever. And I don't think nobody's honest 100%. I think everybody has some sort of thing where that they don't want nobody to know. Somebody. I mean,
I don't.
Well, you're only 25.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yet.
But I've also experienced a very healthy relationship.
Right.
I trust this chick. Like, why?
Yeah.
No idea. And this was in my adult life. And it's like, why? No idea, but I just do.
Yeah.
So I remember maneuvering at a party, and the guy walked up to me. I just watched him across the room. Like, I know it's not. He's gonna be all right. Exactly what I thought. Like, it came to fruition. I said, hey, look at you. I believed in you. Look at that. So I could walk around with that trust. Like, okay, she's not trying anything.
Okay.
Yeah. But in other relationships, it's been the complete opposite. It's like, hey, mother, I got to defend mine because I don't trust her enough to defend herself or defend what we got, or to not expound upon something. And those are the unhealthy relationships.
Yeah.
So come on, man. It's a flip side to everything.
I thought it was very interesting because a lot of people don't do that.
They're not gangster like me, bro.
I mean,
oh, you said password? Oh, yeah.
No.
A lot of people won't do that. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. What are you? I just put that up here. But yeah, there are a lot of people.
I wouldn't give my password to that chick either, though. I would never give my password out to any just girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not a long time.
I think if I gave my phone and they seen past stuff or whatever, I think it's just something that needed to be opened up and talked about. If I'm bold enough, if I'm ready to do that, because I don't do a lot of deleting in my phone.
You're gross.
I have conversations. Matter of fact, I met someone this year that I had conversations that we didn't realize that we had known each other before 4 years ago, and the text was still in the phone. Oh man. He didn't realize, I didn't realize it, or whatever the case may be. That's why we ain't talking now, because obviously, if I didn't like you then, I don't like you.
People
but
involved.
I do that. I know that. Man. Yeah, true that. But what I'm saying is, what my point is that I don't, to the point where if I was to say, like, if I was to get in a serious relationship, right now with someone and be there with them for 2 years, 3 years, or whatever, and I gave them my phone, they'll pull up their history stuff or whatever. They'll see it, and I have to have that conversation with them.
If they pull up history, that's on them.
Yeah.
Yes, I talked to other women before you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't talk to them now.
Yeah.
If they pull something up from recent, you in hot water, big guy.
True that. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing is all I have to do with trust.
All right, man. So hey, 15 signs you're a backup boyfriend, shall we?
I know, right? Oh yeah, the 15 signs.
So, a website called Bonobology. Yes, that's exactly what it's called. Bonobology. BONOBOLOGY.com. They put out a list called 15 signs you are a backup boyfriend. As we know here at the Fired Up family, that is key or code name for side piece. I want to say a different word.
Yeah.
I don't know who's in the front.
Right.
So if we starting off the list at number 1, we got 1. The girl continues the relationship on her terms. Just or should I move on to number 2?
Hold on. Go back. I'm sorry, I was trying to catch up with you.
The girl continues the relationship on her terms.
That's how you can tell that just on her terms.
On her terms. My way or the highway. Fuel. My bad. I meant to throw you in there, but
sorry, no, I've been treated like that.
I'm sorry. I'm here for you.
I've been treated like that on her terms, and that's why that's why it's been like breakups, because it's been on your terms. Yep. You know what I mean? But and I guess because I'm older, that I kind of recognize that. When someone's just doing something on their terms, on me because of the fact of me looking for more and wanting more. And if I'm not receiving it, you're just receiving what you want. And you're getting whatever that you like.
Exactly.
But I'm not getting anything. So it's on your terms. Yes.
I can't help but think of sugar daddies all of a sudden.
Yeah.
While she does, this is just elaborating on this whole number 1 point. While she does talk to you and hang out with you, she does not fully commit herself to you and establishes certain boundaries in your relationship that you must follow. So that's what that means. The girl continues the relationship on her terms.
Go back to the beginning. Say it again.
While she does talk to you and hang out with you, she does not fully commit herself to you and establishes.
Stop right there. That's California.
California.
I swear, that's California women. I mean, I've never experienced it back home, but that's California women.
What I will say,
the most that I've experienced with it, and because of the fact that when someone, the whole thing about here, a lot of you California women, and you can prove me wrong. Hit us in the box. Let us know what's up. If you hit us in the box, let them know that I'm wrong. Say, feel you wrong. I'm a good woman.
Talking about
no. Fuck that. Because that's seriously. Hey, seriously though, I mean, I've experienced this since living here in California, that nobody wants to commit. Yeah. They never want to say we are together. They always want to assume that, just because y'all hanging out, that things is good, and that's y'all, and it's just about y'all too. No, you know what I'm saying?
With the
That's a
options,
California
wow,
thing right
my
there.
bad.
I just had to get that part out.
I hear
because
you.
that's
I've never experienced anything else. I'm from here, you know.
Mhm.
So okay, I gotta take your word for it. You
Right,
know,
right.
I can see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Back home,
But
dude,
I
we
was
say
gonna say-
we down. That's it.
I was gonna say L.A.
Mhm.
and maybe the Valley girls, yes.
Mm.
I wasn't gonna put everybody in that box, you know,
What
not
other
all of the
girls are
state.
there? What other girls are there?
Bro, it's the cities
You're in
all over the
Pomona.
place. Yeah, come on now. Go get you one of them Pomonians
Pomona's
that
like
treat you right.
That's like going to the country and shit. Like, what is Pomona?
I gotta live out there. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. But I gotta. It's just it's rough.
Yeah, it's rough. It's been in the
It's
news
rough
a lot
out there.
lately. So, but yeah, I mean, I just that's been the whole thing about here, man. It's kind of like nobody really wants to say, you know, that hey, you know, that's my woman, or you know, hey, that's that's my man.
Yeah.
You know, or they don't want to have that title.
So where they make them titles at? What state I gotta go to? Fuel?
Kansas City, nigga.
Missouri?
Go Midwest. Gotta go Midwest,
Missouri,
dog. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's players everywhere. There's players in every city, state, town, whatever.
You
know what I'm saying?
Women players.
But I mean, even women play.
Okay,
Yes, everywhere. But there's still a code of what's the word? Conduct. There you go. Good word. Yeah, there is a code of conduct when it comes to trying to be in a relationship, in a serious relationship. And if I'm spending my time with you, you know, months and months or whatever the case may be, and I'm asking you, you know, hey, you know, you're my baby, my girl, and you just kind of like beat around it. Oh no, we will. It ain't down. Okay.
Well, let's move
What's
on
the
to
next
number
one?
two. Yeah, you see what number one do?
I know, right there. Yeah, we only on number one. Come on.
Two. She doesn't discuss exclusivity. So exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
So she doesn't say this is what this is. Boyfriend, girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
you're a side piece. You just know that, fellas.
Exactly.
We're gonna move on to number three. That cool?
Yeah.
All right, so number three. She avoids physical intimacy. No poontang.
That's the only problem I haven't had.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
no.
serious. I've never
Mom,
had a
I see you. Hi, Mom.
That's the thing. It's kind of like it's always been okay in the sex department, but it hasn't been.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's
it's
true.
just the whole
Sex is
commitment
always
part.
on the forefront.
Yeah.
It's the commitment part.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna quit doing it good to you. That's all I'm gonna do, and make you hate me.
You ever feel like a piece of meat, Fuel?
That's what I feel like.
Let's open up the discussion. Fellas, if you out there feel like a piece of meat,
that's another one though. Yeah, that's for next week. Yeah, if you ever feel like a piece of meat.
All right, so number four. She seems distracted when she is with you. I guess always on the phone, always worried about something outside of what you two got going on. That's
interesting.
Yeah, you want to read more into it? Let's see. Do you notice your girlfriend is distracted around you? Do you feel she is not interested in what you have to say? What are these questions?
Questions with questions.
Her checking her phone or being more interested in the surrounding than you. If yes, you are dealing with one of the typical signs. You are an option to her and not someone she's in love with. Don't be an option, fellas. Know your worth, King.
Yeah. That would be irritating.
Absolutely.
If somebody's not paying attention, you're not, you know, you're distracted or whatever, you know. I remember I met this one lady. She was, man. You know how some women are so fine, whatever. You don't kind of you want to get through the day, and you want to probably either get the draws, and you thinking like, I don't give a damn what she do. But you know you're being ignored though, basically. You know, they're being distracted. They're doing other shit, like, you know, either on their phone. So it's kind of like your conversation ain't interesting enough, whatever. But you can pay for dinner and you whatever. And
on the date?
On a date, yes.
And
you done hung out. Yeah, you done hung out or whatever. You know, but the funny thing is, this is the funny thing about me though. It's kind of like if I want the draws, I'll tolerate it and let it go.
I feel you.
Now, if I ain't into you and I see you doing something or whatever, and I'm trying to really get to know you, then I'm like, okay, well, obviously you ain't into me. Let's go. cut. Everything's cut.
With the bill. Hey,
yeah, you
she
know.
paying her part. She ordered the lobster.
Exactly.
Not me.
That part. You know what I mean? So I had it to where the one chick, she was doing her little thing or whatever, but she was so fine. I was like, I don't care, talk to whoever you want to, but you're gonna get this tonight.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, but that's facts. I
It's
mean,
facts,
that's a
dog.
good
It's
mindset
real
to have. You know what?
and guys do
I'm done
that.
with you today anyway. Let's see how far I can take.
You
Let's
know,
roll those dice.
you're an internet fixing or Instagram influencer and all that. And you're doing your thing and you're doing all that more than you actually paying attention to me. Do your thing.
Yep.
I'm about to tap that when we get done.
My God. But number 5, she's not available on weekends too.
Ooh.
I don't know why they added the 2 in there.
Two.
The 2, I guess.
That means during the week or the weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So,
wow. Man, she ain't available.
so this says forget taking out time for you during the week. She doesn't even have time for you on weekends and holidays.
Yeah. Oh, that's a definitely no. Yeah, that's a definitely like that. What?
Are we doing Holy Smoke in the comments today?
You can do Holy Smoke. I ain't doing
All right. We got a little bit more time. We'll hit maybe 2 more, and then we'll come back to it next week. We'll keep me on that promise, y'all. But number 6, her social media is abuzz with other guys. I think that's the number 1 answer. That should have been 1. Her social media is abuzz with other guys. I knew I grew up in the social media kind of generation, and y'all see me as like social media is a big part of our lives, but it is.
Right.
And for her social media to be buzz with other type of guys, that's the number 1 red flag there is. With all these dudes in the messages, bro, what's going on?
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest.
Have you ever had that?
Yes.
Looking for like the attention? They love the attention, or was it just kind of like were they really like into it with the other people, like responding, and you know what I mean? It was like I said earlier, it was guys trying to be Mr. Friendly until they can build a relationship and eventually, or try to take her out, and it was like, yo, you taking care of that, right? All right. So guys that listen to their situation and stuff like that they might complain to about, you know what I'm saying, and try to be just that guy friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
play the weasel role.
Yeah.
Man, that's what I was talking about when I was talking about girls being insecure about other girls being on your phone.
Right.
And she was like, how that insecurity be alleviated and all that?
Yeah. That's
exactly what I was saying. Because she knows how other girls move, just how we know how other guys will try to be buddy until the opportunity comes up so they can capitalize on it. So that's what I was trying to elaborate on that conversation. So yeah, it's that same kind of thing. No matter what their subject matter is, there are other guys, and these other guys have maneuvers on ways of getting close to your girl, whether it be sexual or not at the job.
Yeah.
So,
give me some more, dog.
Give me some more. That's number 1. That should have been number 1. Number 6 is replaced to number 1. I'm putting that up there. I'm doubling that. Number 7. You have never met her close friend.
Ooh. All right. Ooh, dude. Oh my God. That should be number 1.
Yeah.
That should be number 1. Because at least number 2.
Okay.
Because if you don't meet your friends or your family, that's a definite, we can go back to red flags. You know what I mean? That's a definite no-no.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, obviously you're just about yourself and about what you get, and then you're that person you're with is not good enough, or either that person you with is not really the person you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? You just with them because. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's kind of like the worst that you can do. You know what I mean? Especially if you're trying to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all just dating, I don't care about meeting your family. You know what I'm saying? Unless, me and her, unless we getting close.
Yeah.
And if we so-called feel like we getting close, and then you pump the brakes on the family meet, we good. Ain't no point.
I agree.
Ain't no point.
I agree. Meeting that family is important. Meeting that family, meeting those friends. Yeah.
And also, they say meeting the family also reflect on some of them reflect on who you are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The type of family that you raised up. Would say if you raised in a family with a very good, education, or a family that they all went to the service. Just give you some intake of what this person is about and how they live. You know what I'm saying? Gives a little narrative of what's happening with that person. although that person could be like me, I'm the black sheep, so I can, I
you
end up doing, you know what I'm
I was
saying?
gonna elaborate on that.
But even when you see my family, you at least know what I've acknowledged, I've learned or whatever from people that's still in my family. You know what I mean? Although I do my own thing or whatever, and you recognize this is what I'm doing, but you will see some history of what I was about. You know what I'm saying? Or where I came up, or the people that was surrounded by when it comes to family and friends. You know what I mean? And the one thing I hate about here in California is fake friends. Fake friends.
Go ahead, say it one more time for him.
Fake friends. Fake. Because I mean, okay. But anyway, we ain't gonna go in there. Go ahead.
Stop putting my whole state in that category. It's
LA. Hey, dog, I've been here 10 plus years, and this is what I've learned.
But it's been in LA.
A lot different. Yes.
Go to Bakersfield or something. They love. It's free love.
Oh, you want to hear about my story? Not Bakersfield, but Sacramento.
Dang, they trifle in Sacramento.
Yes, Sacramento. I dated, and I hope she don't get mad at me because we still cool and friends or whatever. No. I'm a truthful nigga. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Right,
you know what I mean? And this particular person, just basically, for one, I never really met their family, and then two, they had kids, more kids than they said that they had.
Oh, they like,
and you find out like that. You know what I'm saying? So I went as far as Sacramento to try to get, and it still didn't work.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
So I'm just saying, I'm just using facts of what I've learned, you guys. I'm just, just telling you what I've learned. But anyway, let's go. Go ahead.
I think that was number 7. I think we should end things there. It's 4:57.
A girl who doesn't want to show their family are either embarrassed by you or them. Yeah. I can understand.
Or you a side piece that's not factoring.
That's a good one, Nigel.
I
think just did that. I guess you can be embarrassed to your family too. Say like if you got a family that's basically like, don't show enthusiasm, don't show any type of accomplishment. They just,
But that's in that case, you just meet their mom.
But that's your family. That's your.
But, okay, yes, but like. There's one person in the
You
family.
ain't gotta hang with them.
I'm just saying, like, she ain't gotta come around the whole family. Just your cousin's a good example. Like, bring the cousin around her, or your mom is the good person in the family. Just bring the mom around. You ain't gotta introduce the whole family all at once.
Yeah.
So you pick one relative and like go to dinner or something.
But if your girl told you, hey, we having a family picnic this weekend or whatever, what are you doing? Yeah. And then you be like, well, I ain't going with you to the family picnic.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. We ready for that yet. Then what would you do?
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I'd probably be a little offended
the family
by that.
picnic. I mean, y'all been together maybe 7, 8 years or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
no, 8 months or so.
Okay.
Dating. Just say dating. 7 to 8 months, and then the picnic comes up for the family.
I don't know if that's the biggest red flag. It's the whole family.
You think you have to date for how long? Maybe a year, at least a year.
Maybe a year.
You go a whole year with somebody and not introduced to their family. Do you not?
You're not. But I would say the whole family is the problem.
Yeah.
You mean mom and dad. Okay.
Yeah.
You knew that was a part of the job when you signed up.
But
the whole family, you might not want to meet the whole family all at once.
Yeah. Like some of the niggas like
exactly. The whole family. So I get that. So I'd say, anywhere between a year and 2.
Yeah.
Maybe the whole family, but definitely within, I would say 8 months to a year. Maybe meet at least one. Meet the mom, meet the dad.
Yeah,
have a phone call
at
with
least
one
of them.
Yeah.
At least one of your parents, they still alive. You know what I mean? Of course, mine's not. So
or just a close family member, somebody you trust, a sister, a brother, something like that.
Right. So that's it, man. Yeah. We got any more, or are we gonna get into this holy smoke?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this holy smoke. That was number 7. We're starting off with number 8 next week, y'all. I know it was fire, but stick around. We'll come back to the next week.
Longer.
And we're gonna go crazy.
That one. Yes.
All right, let's get this holy smoke.
I'm putting it in my notes.
It's my computer.
Holy smoke.
Let's go ahead and get this. My computer is.
It is.
Right. Turn my headphones up. Where's my snare? But holy smoke. You got this? No.
We're just doing it.
We're not playing the drop no more?
Man, it keeps messing up.
Can I get a toss there? Come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Yes, as you know, we give y'all that holy smoke, that banger of the week, the one and only Almost is going to give it to you. Give it up for
Hey, yo, this song of the week is something that I just have fun with this entire week.
Fun.
I spent a little time at my mom's house, just to hang around the family. My little sister was around, and I was using this song to annoy her. I had a blast.
To your sister?
Yeah, I was using this song to annoy her, and it became so infectious that it just followed me throughout my entire week. Because although it is an annoying song in parts, it's a lot of good stuff to take out of this song too. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
I wanted to say the forbidden phrase, but I'm not going to. You know that?
Right. With that said.
So yeah.
I'll say it for you.
In transition, this song is called Range Brothers, and it's by Baby King featuring Kendrick Lamar. And I know y'all know the part of the song I'm talking about, so I'm going to start around that part. And here we go.
Fuck that boo, man. Let me get some too. Life ain't always about your name and they mouth in the car.
I want to fast forward though. Here we go. All right, we getting there. All right, here we go, y'all.
Take care of the kids, gotta go where they at.
Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the So I was just harassing the family with that all week. And then when I left them and went back home, I started doing it to myself, just saying the rap, top of the morning, top of the morning. So yeah, this week's song of the week goes to Range Bros by Baby King featuring Kendrick Lamar.
That's what's up, man. Sorry I don't have a common sense this week, man. It's been a rough week. I've been working my butt off, you know what I mean? So I have a lot of other things I had going on, so I couldn't get it in like I want to. And I want to do it. When I do it, I want to give it to you right, you know what I'm saying? So with that said,
hey, it's a curse. Pass it on.
Right. That's gonna do it for us today, y'all. We appreciate you guys tapping in. We got a very special show coming up Monday, Halloween show with the Frost Girls. It's called Tender Tuesdays. But we're gonna be on Monday special with a Halloween special. You know, maybe everybody in the house is gonna be in there, the crew, everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun. So tune in at 7 p.m. Monday for Tender Tuesdays, you guys. It's gonna be a ball. Keep in mind to also donate, for the I'm off the water. No, but you guys check out the page and donate, you guys, if you're if you want to support breast cancer awareness month. Okay.
Shout out them titties, I gotta say.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys tapping in. We see y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. It's your boy Fuel.
And I'm almost amazing.
We out of here, y'all. Peace.
Holy smokes, Batman.
Take us out, baby.
Slim on the beat, going gorilla.
Today we are talking about a little bit of Lakers because they got everybody, a little bit of Kanye because he's coming and he's apparently doing push-ups.
Donald Trump is the president that black people needed. Solely based.
Good Lord.
Solely based.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Brothers and sisters out there.
Regular sorry was the vice.